So just a quick update on Coupang. As a reminder, this is not a recommendation to buy or sell. This is just me walking through my process and keeping a record of what I'm doing. Definitely not investment advice, but one of the things I'm looking at now is Coupang, which I have a good mid-sized position in. And it went as high as $34 in the past 12 months, but now it's $23. So they did suffer a data breach in Korea, and that caused the stock price to tank because it was allegedly the largest breach in Korean history. And prior to that, the largest data breach in Korean history was a telecom company, and they were hit with a $100 million fine. So if you double that, 200 million, if you say, okay, this was 30% larger than the prior breach, and that one was 100 million, so maybe 130. So, somewhere between 130 or 200 million. I think if you discount that from this price, from their earnings, that seems pretty reasonable. That you're getting the whole company now for so much cheaper for such a minor thing. Something happened after that, though, which is really interesting. So they caught the guy who did the data breach, and it turns out that only about 30,000 customers' account information was released. So why is that? The guy stole the information, but he didn't have somebody lined up to sell it to. So he had it sitting on his laptop, and when all the news reports came out about the data breach and the government looking into this, and he panicked and he took the laptop and he threw it in the river. So the police were able to arrest the guy and discover the laptop, but only about 30,000 customers' info had been released. So it's kind of questionable whether the fine will be even that 130 to 200 that I was discounting. Maybe it'll be a lot less than that. And Coupang has offered a settlement to the government, which I think is interesting. On paper, it looks like it's over $1 billion, but it's just, discounts and coupons to existing customers. So it's kind of like, doing the Prime Day sale where you're giving customers a discount and encouraging them to shop. So, giving customers discounts and coupons to keep using your service doesn't sound like a penalty. It sounds like a good promotion. So I really like this here. And although I'm fully invested, I have sold more puts on this, and I'm looking at buying long-term calls because, I do think this is one of the ones that I want to keep in my portfolio for a long time. There's companies that I trade in and out of, like Venture Global or Ammo Inc., POWW. But there are other companies that I want to just sit and hold for a long time, like Coupang or St. Joe. And I think it's rare that you get a opportunity to buy a good compounder at a discount. And this one, that incredible drop from 34 down to 23. If I sell puts on this at 23 and, I get the premium on that, and then my effective price is like 22.20. If I get issued the shares at that, that I was willing to buy at 28 or 30, and I'm getting them at $22, I'm more than happy. And if it goes up from here, then, those puts that I sold at 23, that's money I get to keep. So I'm probably going to continue selling some puts on this and buying calls. So I can sell long-term puts and buy long-term calls. And, you get a lot of premium for selling long-term puts, but it's expensive to buy long-term calls. So one of the strategies I've been doing is I've been selling numerous shorter-term puts. So instead of 2 years out, 1 month, 2 month, 3 months out. And if I sell a lot of those, I would get more premium than if I sold one long put way out in the distance. But, the risk is that I would get assigned the shares. But again, if this was just a trade, that would be risky. But if this is a company that I'm already willing to own and, I don't mind having the actual shares assigned to me, then I think that's fine. Anyway, like and subscribe and let me know if you have any questions about this, and check out the prior videos I've done on Coupang for the story of how they work and the operating leverage and things like that.